Hi everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, Natural Living by Enovi, where I show you how easy it is to prepare your favorite meals, baked items, smoothies, healthy juices, and some vegan meals too. My focus is always on a healthy lifestyle, so check out my videos on healthy lifestyle tips, self-care, home care, jewelry making, and discussions on how to maintain a positive mindset. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thanks for watching. Yeah, man. I'm gonna boil 2 medium sweet potatoes in some water. Not really boil, I'm steaming it, so I'm not putting too much water. Just about enough water to go about quarter way up in the pot. That way I don't boil out the flavor of the sweet potatoes. So I'm peeling the sweet potatoes. They have already been boiled. You could also peel them first, then you boil them in the sauce that I'm gonna make. But I want them to be I want these to be very soft. So that's why that's why I boiled them before. So I'm gonna finish peeling these, and then we'll make the sauce. I'm gonna cut the sweet potato into slices. You can make them as thick as you want or as thin. I'm just going about a little less than an inch thick. Okay, I'm gonna add, this is 1 cup of orange juice. To this, I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of sugar, of brown sugar. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. And I'm gonna add some margarine. Let me mix this out before I add the margarine. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon, about a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, not too much. And I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla, about a teaspoon. And then I'm gonna add about, just add them any, if you like a lot of raisins, you can add. I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of raisins. You can add as much or as little as you like, depending on how much you like. And I'm gonna add about 1.5 ounces of margarine. So we're not adding any salt because we're using some margarine. And I'm gonna heat this until the margarine dissolves and the sauce thickens. Okay, so I'm gonna heat up this until the margarine melts. Just on a low heat, gently heat it. Okay, so as soon as the margarine is melted, I'm gonna start adding the sweet potato. What I could do too, I could put the sweet potato into the baking dish, and then when the sauce thickens, I pour the sauce on the sweet potato. But I find this takes too long to reduce, so what I prefer to do it this way. This makes it a much quicker cooking for me. So as soon as it reaches the consistency I want, then I pour it in the baking dish. Okay, so the butter is all melted, the margarine is all melted. So what I'm gonna do is just cover this and let it simmer until the sauce thickens. If you don't want the sweet potatoes to mash out, don't turn them too much. You can just baste them with the sauce. So this is about 15 minutes after. So I won't cover it fully so that some of the fluid can dry out a little quicker. So I'll just half cover it. The sauce is nice and thick now. I'm just gonna let it reduce a little bit more. There's still too much sauce in it. If you are gonna like, you could also mash the sweet potatoes in this sauce as is and then you bake it. That could be very nice too. But it's thick, and remember to scrape down the edges of the pot. So I'll give it another 15 minutes or so. Okay, this is about 10 minutes after. The sauce is really nice and thick now. I really love this texture. And you know it's ready when you coat the sweet potato. It doesn't like run off quickly. It leaves back a little bit on the sweet potato. So when you leave this in the oven, it will caramelize really nicely. So you can have it just like this, but I like to put it in the oven. Give it another layer of, what should I say? I like to leave it in the oven. I like to put it in the oven because I think it gives it a nice flavor when you get that oven baked thing on it. All right. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna pour it inside the dish. Scrape out all of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna organize them on the plate. So here now you could now pour the sauce. Get some of the raisins on top. I have a few extra raisins left over, so I'm just gonna put them in there. I'm gonna put this in the oven now at 350 degrees and bake it until a slight little caramelized crust starts to form. Then it will be ready. Okay, before I put it in the oven, I use a damp napkin and I wipe off the edges. If you don't do this now, when it's finished baking, it's gonna be hard to clean up, and you don't want a messy dish on the dining table when you're serving. So you clean up everything nicely before you bake it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the oven to bake. I'm going to turn it on. This is 10 minutes after. Let's have a look. So what I'm going to do, I don't want it to dry out anymore. I'm going to put the oven on broil and just let the top get a little bit caramelized, because I think this is a nice enough thickness of the sauce. So I'm going to turn off the oven and put it on broil. So I'm gonna broil it. Just give myself a little burn. I'm gonna broil it, and but I like to keep the oven open and watch it because it will burn easily. So I'm gonna watch it, and as soon as it starts to broil properly, change color, I will come back and show you how it looks. Let's have a look. This is my favorite way to make sweet potatoes. It is so yummy. All the flavor of the sweet potato comes out in this dish. Candied sweet potatoes.